Hello, my name is Raquel Camarena, and I'm a part of the It's Just Music collective. So, Benny has been asking me to join the group for a couple years now, since he's known me, but every single time I've said no, just because I felt like it wasn't the right moment. But recently, it was something that God put in my heart and in my mind again, just kind of randomly. He hadn't asked me about it in a while, and he had just reminded me out of random things. And since I go to church with most of the members of the collective, I had heard of some of their projects, so that's how I started thinking about it. And I kind of came to this conclusion of, oh, maybe it might be time. And one day Benny called me, and without him even saying anything, I told him, I know what you're calling me for, and it's a yes. And he was calling me about the collective. So I think that because I knew the moment that he called me exactly what it was about, like we were on that same page, I knew that it was a clear signal and a clear word from God that it was time. I'm really excited to start working as a part of the collective because I'm taking this as an opportunity to choose what I'm going to do in my service for God. Since I started being a Christian, I've been serving pretty much the entire time, and I'm very grateful that I get to do that, and I love to serve. But I think that it's time to personalize my service and to have a little bit more control and a little bit more say of what I'm dedicating to God, because in the ministries that I'm a part of, I don't really have a lot of say in that, and I'm okay with that. Like, I love what I love to do, but I look forward to the new opportunities that the collective has. And I think that in our walks, sometimes we may feel, and I know I did, that God distances himself after some time of like the baby steps. And I thought that it was because I had done something wrong. But I realized that I was misinterpreting that, and that instead of him distancing himself because he wasn't there anymore, it was because it was time for me to take that step, and it was time for me to take what I knew was right and what I know is true and what he says, and to go forward on my own instead of relying on him, which we should always do. But what I mean is that we need to go out of our way to pursue God. We need to be intentional about the way that we seek him in every single day, instead of waking up and sitting there waiting for him to do something, because he's fully capable of doing it. But part of the beauty of being in a relationship with him is that we get to choose him. And the more that we choose him, the more that we sacrifice about ourselves, the deeper our relationship gets. So I really look forward to working with the collective and growing in that area and getting to work on different projects. And I'm also excited for this new cover that we're going to be releasing, which will be my debut as a member in the collective. It's a song that to me speaks about what I've been going through for, the past couple of years, that I really just need to remember that first love, what I fell in love with a couple years ago, and who he showed me that he was, is what I need to continue to pursue. And through difficult times, I have to remember that he's always calling, and he will always be calling. He's always going to be knocking on the door, and I just have to open that door for him to walk in. So I hope that you guys enjoy it and that you guys take a listen when it comes out soon. That's it for me for now. But I am Raquel Camarena, and I am a part of the It's Just Music collective.
Y la zarza prendió fuego y no se consumió.